Hello everyone. Hopefully you enjoy your Easter celebration and you're enjoying your holiday now from school. Hopefully you're having a good time at home, just relaxing. Today we're going to have lots of things to do. We've got a proper game and we're going to have some worship as well, and we're going to have a craft. So stay with us and we're going to enjoy the session together. Before we do all of those things, what if we start praying and reading the Bible? We're still reading a verse a day, remember? And this month we're reading about unity. And today we're going to be reading in Hebrews 12:14. So if we open our Bibles in Hebrews 12:14, it says like this. Make every effort to live in peace with everyone and to be holy, because without holiness no one will see the Lord. That's good. So let's make every effort to live in peace with everyone. Brothers, sisters, mums, dads, grandpas, friends at school, everyone. Let's see if we can live in that way. Okay, so let's pray, and after the prayer we're going to go and worship Jesus with a fantastic song. Close your eyes where you are. Lord, you are so good and so good all the time. We thank you for the sacrifice you did on the cross, and we thank you because you have given us life when you came back to life as we celebrated last Sunday and Easter Sunday. Today, we just want to say to you that please help us to live in peace, to make all the effort we can to live in unity with others as well, as we just read in the Bible. Help us today to enjoy your presence, to worship you, and to have fun with all the things we're going to be doing. Amen. Okay, so let's go. Let's worship Jesus and see you here in a bit.
Now it's time for a song, so get up, stand up, shake out your arms, stretch up to the ceiling, stretch down to the floor. We're going to sing a song called Alive with Worship. I've got some actions for you, but if you want to do your own thing, you've got the dance moves, just do it, that's absolutely fine. There are also some woes in this song, so when you hear me and Nancy do it, get involved, get your woes on, be as loud as you can. Shall we do it?
Let's go for it. Okay, here we go.
My Father has shown me the way.
job, guys. Now, why don't you take a seat?
Awesome. I always absolutely love singing and worshiping God, worshiping Jesus. That's fantastic. Hopefully you did it as well. And, you actually dance and enjoy the music. That's great. Okay, today we're going to be learning about the cost of following Jesus. What does that mean? What is the cost of following Jesus? Well, to follow Jesus sometimes is not easy. So cost, the word cost means that, is going to be uncomfortable, that we're going to need to put some effort. So if we say that we love Jesus, we need to put some energy into that. So we're going to be learning about what it is to follow Jesus and how much effort we need to put into it. Okay, so I'll see you in a bit. Pay attention to the lesson and we'll see if we can learn a lot from it. See you in a bit.
Large crowds traveled with Jesus. Many people wanted to follow him. One man said, "Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go." Jesus told the man, "Foxes have dens and birds of the sky have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head." Another disciple said, "Lord, I will follow you, but first let me go and bury my father." Jesus replied, "Follow me and let the dead bury their own dead." Jesus told the people that following him wouldn't be easy. It would cost them a lot. Anyone who comes to me must be willing to leave his family. You must love me most of all, more than your own life. Anyone who is unwilling to suffer cannot be my disciple, Jesus said. Jesus urged the people to think about what they were doing. He told them a story. If you wanted to build a tower, you would first sit down and figure out what it would take to complete the tower. Otherwise, you would build the foundation and be unable to finish. People would laugh at you. Then he told them another story. If you were a king, you wouldn't go to war against another king without considering whether your army would be great enough to win the war. If you have too few men to fight, you would send some men to ask for peace before the battle even started. Jesus wanted the people to consider the cost. If you are not willing to give up everything you have, you cannot follow me, Jesus said. Following Jesus means giving him complete control of your life. That is not easy, but it is worth it. Jesus said, "Whoever gives up his life for me will find true life." What good is it to have everything you want in the world if you give up life with God forever? Jesus taught that following him is not easy. It requires commitment and sacrifice. When we trust in Jesus, we give him complete control over our lives. True life is found in Jesus, who gave up his life to rescue us from sin and death. He is worth it.
Oh, really nice, really nice. I just love these videos. Did you see all the cute people? That's just awesome. I absolutely love it. Well, what did you learn? It's not easy to follow Jesus sometimes, isn't it? And when we follow Jesus, the cost is like we need to, put a lot of energy into it, and we need to give everything we have to Jesus. It's not just about, saying it with your mouth. It's about believing it in your heart and in your mind. So to say, Jesus, I'll give you all my thoughts. Jesus, I'll give you everything that is in my heart. And I want to live the way you want me to live. So being a follower of Jesus means surrendering, giving absolutely everything you are, everything you do, everything you say, everything you think to him, and let him guide you, even if sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's difficult at school or at home to do the right thing, to do what Jesus wants us to do. But that is the cost of following Jesus. Hopefully, you learn a little bit about that. And from now on, you're going to start thinking, what can I do, Jesus, to show you that I love you with all my heart? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to have a fantastic craft with Becky, and we're going to have a game as well. It's a trivia, it's some questions, okay? We're going to ask you some questions from Genesis and Exodus. There's 2 books of the Bible, so let's see if you can answer the questions correctly before we give you the answer. Okay, ready? I'll see you after the craft and the game. See you in a bit.
for the craft today, we've been learning what it means to be a follower of Jesus. And so we're going to make a flip-flop. And what you're going to need for your flip-flop is a piece of card. It can be colourful or white, and you could just use a cereal box if you don't have a coloured card. You'll need a pencil, scissors, a pipe cleaner if possible, and if you've got one, a hole punch, but you can get away without a hole punch. So take your card and pop it on the floor, and then with your pencil, draw around your foot. I'm just going to keep my slipper on, but you can just draw around your foot without a shoe on if you want. Okay, so I've got my outline. Okay, so I'm going to cut round that. I'll just cut round it quite quickly. This is going to form the outline of our flip-flop. Mine's going to be a bit bigger than yours, I expect. Okay, so I've got my foot shape. Then what you need to do is get a hole punch. Or if you don't have a hole punch, this might be tricky anyway on your own, get someone at home to help you make some holes. So you need one on each side of the card foot, like that, one on each side, and one near the top, but not right in the middle, sort of towards one side like that. Okay, then what we need to do is we need to poke the pipe cleaner through like that, and then poke it through again like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do on this side is I'm going to sort of fold it over so that stays in place, and then I need to sort of do a little bit of a twist here as well. And then, oh, how am I going to twist that? No, I think I'll make a twist like that actually, so it's nice and firm. And then I've got a loop like that. Do you see that? Okay. And then I'm going to come back through the same hole with the pipe cleaner and make another loop there and close it off like that. And then, so the idea is that you've made a place for your toes. Okay, that looks a bit like a flip-flop. Okay, and then either with your pencil or might be better to do it with a pen, you're going to write follower of Jesus. Okay, you can write it in a nice colourful pen or bubble writing or however you like. So you've got your flip-flop to show that you are a follower of Jesus. Hope you enjoyed that. See you soon. Bye.
Well, thank you, Becky, for that craft. And hopefully, kids, you enjoyed making the sandals. And you can say that you are a follower of Jesus as well. The game was really good. Hopefully, you got all the answers correctly and you had fun with it. I just wanted to ask you if you enjoyed the little books we sent around last week. You know, did you learn about Easter? And I just wanted to remind you as well that it's not too late for you and your family to send us all the answers about the escape room. If you got the escape room, if you had in your envelope. So you can still send us the answers and send us some photos with the coloring that you've done in your book. It will be really good to see that you actually enjoy that. Well, that's everything we have for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the session. You learned a lot. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Oh, before we go, remember that from next week onwards, we're going to actually be meeting face to face. So right now, after we finish, you go to your parents and say, hey, mom, hey, dad, I want to go to church. I want to see my friends and I want to see the kids leaders as well and have fun all together. Okay, so we'll see you there. Big hug. Love you. Bye.